Alright, welcome back to another art time video where today we're going to be working on a series that I have been doing called Nova Guardian. Now, as you can see, I've already started working on the outline. And this stuff's like pre-made, so that didn't really take long at all, just had to move a folder. But yes, this is the next episode. We're showing off the man who was being a douchebag in the second episode. The scapegoat. We get to see Kihana with his hair more down and not being affected by the wind. And we also get to see his father, Ishi, who before I had the hairstyle like this, but I wanted to try to go off of, Food Wars with Erina's grandfather. I wanted to try to get that little hairstyle that he had, because he is, referenced off of him. Muscular, old dude, Asian. Difference being he's more, mustache and dude endowed instead of what he had before. Got that long ass mustache. But yes, today we're going to be working on the Nova Guardian series, and I'm going to be coloring all these in. I'm probably going to do the shading and texturing off camera, of course. But before we fully begin this video, here's the cat. If you like it, leave a like the video, of course, and subscribe if you want to see more. So, yeah, we're going to be drawing or coloring in now. The drawing part's done. The characters, we're going to be coloring in all the characters that we have. There's like a few here that are new, of which we don't have a swatch for. But everyone else should have a swatch, so it shouldn't be too difficult to get everything we need for these particular characters. So Darwin, I wanted to have this be like this somewhat of an antagonist in the series, but not entirely like the main antagonist, if you catch my drift. He's supposed to be this businessman who owns the entirety of the Nova Guardian Corporation. And he's not really a good person. Mostly putting the company's budgets in concern than anything else. Now, I'm trying to remember if he had gray hair or if I was getting him right. Like, brownish hair. Gotta try to remember this one. But yes, he's a terrible guy. You can see in the second episode, he's making Kihana be the scapegoat. And this guy is going to have an importance in the series soon. The Ishi, I believe I named him. Yeah, Ishi. I got the names over here. But, yes. The entirety of this episode is going to revolve around this guy being a dick. But then this guy coming in and being a bro. You'll see what I mean soon enough. I do want to try to, explain what the plot's going to be. Because this is going to only come out after I have, published the drawing and all that stuff. So, of course, it doesn't really matter if I say what the plot's going to be. It's more so just you're going to, read it and you see the video and you'll be like, oh, that's how it's made. A lot of effort put into it. A whole lot of effort. Let's see. Less dreary looking, but still enough to make it look as though that he is terrible. Maybe a bit red. Yeah, that could work. Under eye. But, yeah. This episode's going to focus on the nitty-gritty of the Nova Guardian Company. And it'll showcase that I don't think I said anything about his appearance, so I can just go all out on this. I'm going to give it, brown colored eyes or something. I guess the best way I can try to explain this is, throughout the company, certain people are given, ranked weaponry depending on their ranks. Doesn't matter if their body can handle S-rank weapons. If they are a low rank, then they don't get the high-rank weapons. And he comes in and sees that, there's a maintenance cost over towards the weaponry to maintain their weapons. Even though Tina doesn't maintain anything. She's the kind of girl who just goes in, uses it, and it breaks, and she blames the weapon for being a piece of crap. I mean, the weapon she has is still a piece of crap regardless. This is not the right stroke. I need to be brush. But, yeah. That's basically the point of her character. She's a full-blooded American who breaks things so easily. Because apparently we break a lot of shit. I don't know how. Alright, spots. Of course, we have, what's his name again? We got, Yashashi and Shikama with their family heirloom weaponry. But John over here with his, pistols, dang old talking about some good old-fashioned pistol slinging, he has, maintains maintenance of weapons and all that stuff. But he can switch out weapons whenever. These guys, they got their weapon heirlooms, but these two switch out. So, yes. I think there's going to be like a funny little tidbit here. The Japanese have an heirloom weapon that they can utilize, and the Americans just switch out weapons whenever. He's going to get like 24 pistols, different variant pistols with different statistics, different attack power, different damage, and all that stuff. Think about like what do you call it, game wise, if you want to. But yes, and I feel like this would be a good anime to have to like showcase the Americans and the Japanese working together for once. Because most of the animes I see on Toonami usually pits those two against each other. Of course, this guy is American, but many Americans hate each other. So I guess there's no stranger things to that analogy. We work together to hate amongst the thing we hate, which is even our own country. I mean, we don't really care. But that's kind of freedom we have here. Of course, you're not free to just blow up everything that person likes, of course. But at the very least, we still will share the same hatred. Doesn't matter who. If we hate that person, we hate them. And this is the person we want to hate. This douchebag right here. I got a fun surprise for him happening in the last episode of the series. But that's a major spoilers. It is major spoilers. So I'm not going to talk about that part. Now, his brother Mikey and her sister Fu has an actually long name, so I'm just going to stick to calling her Fu. They died within the assault of the slime tongue in the first episode. And they joined in this group to, try to follow in their footsteps to carry on their legacy via their own siblings. Also, because of the fact that the Nova Guardians is a noble thing to want to work on, also I accidentally left this on... Well, would that be... Oh, alright, the cuffs are here, that would be D, the cuffs are here, it would still be D regardless. Of course, they come join a Nova Guardian group not only because it's a noble cause, but because they're there to carry on their siblings' legacy. And the plot comes from, the plot for this episode involves them trying to attack Vagrant Hound Nest, I believe that's what they're called, in order to locate the bones of the people who are missing from the entire assault of the base, because the Vagrant Hounds obviously took the bodies and ate the flesh. So they go in and attempt to, attack the beast, right? Before this happens, however, they're met up with this douchebag over here. They come back from, a mission, talk about some stuff, and they're about ready to be sent on another mission with this crappy-looking satellite that, I forgot to put the satellite on his back. Although, are you even going to be able to see it? Maybe? I could do a little quick outline work here if I know where all the shoulder points are. Shoulder point. I'm going to have to remember that that's like that. Then I'll talk about some good old-fashioned equipment. And this equipment's not the equipment that they were given. They got actual good equipment when a certain character shows up. Well, it doesn't show up yet. It's more like a surprise until the end of the episode. But their main objective is to try to get a satellite area hooked up into a certain point of the Barrens for them to be allowed to do long-term communications with their commander at base. The area... Whoops, this is wrong. Thankfully, I have removed the N key, so I don't have to worry about accidentally ending the stream again. Because that crap happened once before. Video, I should say. That crap happened once before, and I don't want it happening again. But, yes. He comes in, complains about the cost of the maintaining equipment, and says something about the rules are the rules unless you have some blah 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 excuse, i.e. a weapons distributor or equipment distributor. Then they must use weapons that they are qualified to use, i.e. E ranks, because there's still E ranks in this instance. They're like starting off as the lowest of the low because they have yet to acquire the notoriety to actually be able to be trusted with high rank missions. And the weapons they're using are nothing to snuff at either. I think those two weapons will be A, and of course American weaponry over here. Talk about some pistol. Probably be like around, like, I don't know, C, most likely. Also, this... apparently I messed something up here? I did mess something up here. When did this happen, I question? Oh god. It's an easy fix, although I wish I knew when the hell this happened. So I didn't have to worry about trying to fix it, but it's fine, it's fine. I might have accidentally moved something, but it's fine. Alright. I haven't gotten, like, the entire dialogue stuff set up yet. I just have, like, I guess what you'd call them as cliff notes. I have an idea on how I'm going to write the story up. Of course, the story is going to take a long-ass time because every episode is about a 44-minute read, imagine. So obviously, I won't be able to post this and then just get it done with. This is going to have to be done with when I have more time during the day. And can you believe they tried to take away that time of mine by trying to make me stay 12 hours? I'm already tired and exhausted. I don't need to be doing any more extra hours. Especially since it's mandatory and it's a stupid excuse too. Saying, oh, this person's supposed to stay over shit, but he's supposed to come in at like 10 to 10. Idiot. Trying to use that as a freaking excuse. Just trying to piss me off. We got a terrible supervisor on our ship, and he's just the worst. Everybody hates him. And now I will not be respectful. Why the hell should I be respectful? I don't care. I hate this place. They fire me, I'll be forced to find another place that won't make me miserable for, like, the rest of my life. That's the thing about it, folks. You shouldn't be content with the job you have because of money bullshit. You should always try to find something better. Being fired and being forced to find something better is the more preferable route for me to go down. Hopefully, soon, one day, I won't have to worry about this crap. But for now, I'm just going to keep on working on my stuff. Keep working on it and try to get it to where it needs to be so that I can live a better life. That's all we ever want, right? Is to live a better life. Kind of hard to do that when you got so many people out there who just wants to ruin your life by making you lose some precious hours. This place doesn't understand the definition of the word work-life balance, nor do they understand mental health. I've said this before, but I'm not going to say it again. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, the Nova Guardian series is all about shitty corporations. It's not like I even work for a good job. Sure, we make a lot of money, but it's not even that, like, worthwhile with the amount of stuff there is that we have to deal with. Hold on, do I have, no I don't. I should put the Nova Guardian series swatch in here. Characters, main. Shit, what was the name again? Darwin? I'm gonna have to just scroll on up and do this instead. I should also close this off anyways. Oh yes, Darwin. He looks like he has a punchable face, you know what I mean? Just such a punchable face. Darwin the douche. Darwin the dick. Alright. I believe I should have Vanessa's swatch in here. And I have remembered her name is Vanessa. Don't know what name I'm trying to like switch to my brain beeth. Don't know why. But yeah. So when they go in with the equipment that they have, the equipment that they're using is not strong enough to break through the enemy's defenses, i.e. Oops, no, don't go to Hair 1B, do this. I.e. the Alpha right here. I think I said the Alpha was a B class enemy. Either B or C, no. It might be C because these guys are D, so it makes sense that it would be a C class unless there's some other reason that I'm not remembering. But yes. They go up against a creature, they try to fight it, but their weapons aren't good enough. And I've already have it planned out because of, as you can clearly see, she has a new hammer here. And here's her old hammer's handle. It's dug inside of this creature's back. Her weapon broke. And Chikama, who I'm going to have smuggle in his weapon that is actually retractable, which is pretty cool. And he uses it to get them out of dodge before things get too hairy. And that's when they retreat to complain about the crappy weapons. Tina goes off on some tangent about crappy gifts, giving you a little hint as to her backstory, just nothing too substantial just yet. Okay, now that we're working with the colors, I should probably put this up so I can see if I'm missing anything. And then they go on ahead and get some new equipment, courtesy of someone. We could probably say that Kihana brings them in. Or like, they complain to Vanessa, Vanessa talks to Kihana. We'll maybe get a scene with Kihana's father, I don't know yet. You'll know, because this video will be out when the story is out. The precursor to what's to come. But that's generally what I have planned here for this. Oops. And all things considered, I do feel like having a little episode involving a company purposefully giving shoddy equipment because of profits. Because we're like the lowest of the low in the rookies department. It is a good analogy for just how stingy and greedy some companies can be. What you want, cat? What you want? Alright, stroke that. Let's see. Start recording? Okay, good. This is going to probably take a while. But I'm only going to color in every character here. Should probably try to make this a little less... more. And then, as I said before, I'm going to go on my own and do all of this shading, texturing stuff while I am watching something, most likely distractible, which you should check out. But, yes. We are going to be coloring as much as we can get in. And once I've done the shading and texturing part, I probably won't have time to do it today. Obviously. But we'll go to the back. We'll do the background. What you want, Kate? What are you going on a blanket for? We do the background, and then we end it off. We have a second part video here. Brain is kind of short-circuiting at the moment. Whoops. Let me actually... Oh, wait, no. This is already moved all the way up. Cat. Yeah, most of this is probably not going to matter too much. I do have some ideas in mind for like certain backgrounds to describe certain storylines. And I can't wait to get to some of them, because some of them... Ooh, whoops, no, don't do that. Is this the zipper? Yes, it is. Really, Cat? You know there's a big gap there. You almost fell down in it. Let's see. That's blue and red. Yep, blue and red. Looks like we've already almost finished off Vanessa over here. Right, Vanessa? Yeah, Vanessa. Brain keeps trying to go to Veronica for some reason. Doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, that's right. Are we able to see this? To an extent, yeah. Oh wait, no, we can see this. This is above the freaking... Right, hold on. Hiccup. Okay, let's see. Arm over down here. This. And this. And I think we could just, whoops, do this. We're probably going to have like this part kind of fade out. Maybe have like the background behind him. Ishi, so that the background kind of has a fade going into here instead. There's going to be two separate backgrounds. We're going to have him sitting in the middle of a blue room, Japanese floor, Japanese walls. And we're going to have a kind of like fade out at around here, have rocks here, and then have the den here, rocks over here. Showing that they're inside the den, about to attack the Vagrant Hound and the Alpha Vagrant Hound. And yeah, it's going to be cool. Just wish I wasn't so goddamn tired. These kind of series do take a lot of effort to make, though. I think I said I want this underneath. Yeah. Yeah, it looks better underneath. It does take a while to make series like these. Especially if it's 44 minutes long. You gotta fill in like almost 50 kilobytes worth of freaking story. That's the one thing you gotta take into consideration, especially with series like this one. Cat's trying to go underneath the blanket again. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Yep, now it should be Kihana. Before we saw Kihana with a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Nonchalant face. And now he has a more, I don't know, it's like they have some form of content for, like, it would make sense, I guess, his type of character. But, a lot of them just respect their elders for some reason, even if some of them are in the wrong. But not her. She wants... We even have a scene of her kicking the shit out of him in frickin' her little imagination bubble. And it's not like all of them are like that. Case in point, this badass over here, who I'm going to give a beard this time. I forgot to give him a beard, or no, I gave him a beard last time, but I had it connected to the line layer, which I had to like get rid of temporarily. Yeah, he's a more abrasive Japanese man. He's more calm, Kihana, and she's more soft, collective. Trying to get all types of people in here. We might have a Polish kid, probably the same age as Tina. I think it's Polish is the word I'm looking for. Might even have a Russian at some point. Definitely got a beast maker, man. Probably gonna be like Naho? Nedho? I don't remember how that's pronounced. Think of it like a more modern or more modernized looking, what was that guy's name again? From Final Raid series or whatever it was called. somewhat like, that same, like, body structure, slightly different facial features, with actual clothing instead of the usual caveman getup. But yes, there's going to be multiple different types of races and origins here. But the main ones we're focusing on is American and Japanese. Have them work side by side for once, instead of being enemies and enemies for some reason. I mean, you got like multiple different types of nationalities in the Clone Wars universe. And that one, everyone's at each other's throats. For the most part, anyways. Oh. Yes. I can't wait to see just how much more further I can take these stories. I gotta make 24 episodes worth. So it's a challenge, but a challenge that I am taking up. A challenge that I believe is a good challenge to take. To actually just go on ahead and try out making these particular types of stories. Of course, there's other series that I have in mind, outside of Adventurer's Army, of course. I'm hoping in the next limitation period I could start working on the Elementals Reborn series. I'm probably going to have 6 made per limitation period, so it takes 4 limitation periods to go through one season. And I have at least 4 seasons worth in mind for that. Those are the kind of stories that I'm thinking about right now. I'm not talking about stuff like Pito's Fetish, or Moon's Arc, or Eric and Beverly's Arc, or the soon-to-be Violet's Arc and Ebony and Ivory Arc. I think I could say the arc's name and you guys won't know what it is. I feel like that's a good way to kind of shroud it in secrecy, kind of. Is this more blue? Am I using the wrong one? I think I might be using the wrong one. Maybe using the wrong one. Is this what we want? Is that what we want? No, I think that's more blue. Yeah, that means this is fine. This is in the front. Most of this back here doesn't matter. I don't even know why I have a pocket here. Shikama's head's in a way. I forgot what Shikama stood for. I think it had something to do with death or reaper or scythe. Anything like referencing his name. His weaponry, I guess. I think that's part of the suit. This is a part of that, I think. Yeah. There it is. Okay, good. Great. Fantastic. We all know why John and didn't take me a while to get her name in my head. We know why John and Yashashi is in this group. We don't really know the reasons why Tina or Shikama's in this group, however. You could theorize, but it's it could be shrouded in a mystery for a bit. We don't need to go on ahead and just spoil. Okay, I think this is fine on top, actually. We don't want to. Oh, this is. No, leave it up here. We don't want to spoil the story, and when it's not even out yet. I can lead to some character introductories at least, but I won't really go on and spoil a large majority of the story. No, wait, no. You are this. Besides, who knows how long it's going to take for me to get all of these episodes in. I think next limitation period, I'm thinking about making 4 Nova Guardian episodes per limitation period, as opposed to 2, so we can get through this series a little bit quicker. Because limitation periods are 80 drawings, and we can get a little over 100 drawings every year. So if we do it by that, we're probably going to get 3 to 4 maybe episodes done with a year. At least this way we can get even more. A little bit, at the very least. Oh, there's these three. There's Marishi. I forgot what his full name was. I have to look back and reread the dialogue for when he was introduced. Alright, get me to the basic swatch, bitch. Basic bitch swatch. There we go. I will take your color, though, and adjust it to match his. To be a little less, but not entirely too off course here. Yeah, there we go. Slightly more oranger, as opposed to bright color. I mean, sure, there's probably some, non-pale Asian hair or Asian skin men out there, right? Or more than just men. Alright, back of the hair. And the mustache. I could do the mustache and the beard. Man, I do hope that I can have that kind of hair when I grow his age. Oh, then again, the Kihana's family consists of people who, youth stays relatively the same even in old age. He's a pretty old man. Kihana is 50. And this guy's probably close to 70 or even 80. I don't know exactly what his age would be. So, quite obviously, these guys over here, their genes are allowing them to keep their youthful appearance, potentially even living longer than most people. Whoopses. There's also something going on with Vanessa, because she's also 50, I believe. I don't remember if there was anything more than 50, or if it's just actually full-on 50. But, yeah, she too is 50. So there's definitely something going on with their youthful appearances in this particular day and age. Then again, this is the future. Our entire story does not take place on Earth. It takes place on an alien planet, colonized by humans. What happened to Earth, you may ask? I honestly don't really know what I want to happen to Earth. Should Earth be destroyed, or should it just be a colony that's no longer being mined in because of certain reasons? The planet itself is fine, but there's no reason to mine in it anymore. Now I'm gonna give him his father's eyes, so his father will also have blue eyes. Okay. Lines. Whoops. Lines. I think I need the lines to be above the mustache and, well, okay, at least for the nose. I guess I could just do the nose line here and then have all the other lines be underneath all the hair. Man, talk about good old dang old-fashioned cool man over here, man. I can say this much for a fact. Ishii was a Nova Guardian, but he retired. And there's a big reason as for why he retired. I believe I can tell y'all this reason. This kind of does play a huge part, because he is being introduced back into the Nova Guardians. And you can definitely tell from, this guy's attitude why he decided to retire. How about 85? Not completely white, but not completely, what do you call it? Gray. Christ. But yeah. Ishii left the Nova Guardians. Okay, so this be white. Because of the current manager's, or the current owner's point of view. Obviously, these two are relatively old people. I mean, you can kind of tell with most of his features. He is an old man. He's also an old man. But he looks slightly less old because of his family's bloodline. Whoops, that's the selection thing. You need to be covered with that, so I don't think we need to worry about the way that looks, thankfully. But, yeah. He left the Nova Guardians because of people like Darwin. And, he left with a pretty hefty, retirement check, too. And once he left the, Nova Guardians, he mostly remained home. He's like a minimalist, pretty much. Didn't really spend all of his money. Wasn't able to spend all of his money at all. So, of course, he has a crap ton of money. Also, as you can tell by this here, he is actually rather muscular. I'm not going to have any veins or stuff, especially this far out. I'm going to keep these layers combined, actually. Let's see, that's out front. I don't know how often this guy is going to be used in the story, though. Like, I definitely should use him for, like, certain story instances that calls for Kihana to getting some fatherly advice. Because Kihana is single and has no kids. And at 50, that's, it's pretty steep. Clearly. Although, I guess it doesn't really matter to him. Could be Kihana's asexual and is not actually interested in trying to pass on an heir. Or, in other words, not really interested in doing any of the do. But I don't exactly know what I plan on having for Kihana. We clearly have some love interest going on with both Kihana and, wait, crap, this is the wrong layer. You fool, this is the wrong layer. With Kihana and Vanessa. That's made abundantly clear with their interactions so far up to this particular point. Of course, it's not going to be a love anime, but we do want to have some form of, like, romantic interests between the adults. Doesn't exactly matter too much because we're out here killing creatures that are either causing a muck around the environment or just killing people in general. The slime tongue is a good example of the criminal-esque kind of creatures, the ones that are like, you know, they have intelligence, but they aren't like actually a part of society. And then there's the creature side of things with the Cinder Show. We're continuing on that creature instance, going off of the Vagrant Hounds and their alpha. We saw the Vagrant Hounds in 2 episodes so far, so it makes sense that we'd use them in another episode, but as like the main creature of the week, quote unquote. I say week, but it takes months to go in between to get to the next episode. Matter of fact, when was the last episode again? My brain's telling me October, but I think it might have been even earlier than that. Could have been. Let me see. Sci-fi. When was this posted? Episode 2. September. Okay, that one's different. September 20th. So close to October, but not entirely. What the hell is this? Alright, nothing important. But yeah, September. That's when we made the second episode. And what is it? February 14th? Close to 5 months from now? Close to 5 months. Strange, isn't it? Although, I guess, yeah, actually, it is kind of pretty far apart. There is no reason to try to keep it that far apart. So I should definitely try to increase the number to 3 per limitation period. For now, I'll keep it as 2. So we still got 1 more episode left to go. But the next limitation period, we're going to get 4, so we'll be able to get to episode 8. Yeah. Episode 8. Sucks. Thankfully, though, once he is finished, the only ones left that I have to color in are those 4, and minus the Vagrant Hounds, but the Vagrant Hounds don't have a crap ton of colors to work with. Although neither do you right now. So I don't know, maybe we still got like 1 more. I guess 2 more after this because of the alpha. Yeah, this is what we see during Kihana and Ishii's talk with each other. We're not going to give Kihana the terrible father trope. Kihana's going to have a good father. It's going to be like Erina's father. Nice, kind, actually has good, or grandfather. I say grandfather, right? Definitely not the father. Screw the father. But yes, grandfather. That is the good old fashioned, what you call it. Saying father because this is Kihana's father after all. That's assuming if I did say father. I watched all of up to season 4. We haven't seen season 5 yet. Obviously, we know what this douche nozzle's like. The father. I'm probably confusing you all right now. Oh wait, you fool! This is the wrong one. Call it sandals, you idiot. Even though it doesn't matter, because I'm the only one that sees it. Alright, where is the other one? Where is it? Here you are. Then after that, I do believe that will be it for Kihana's father, for Ishii. Let's see. Yeah. I was thinking about giving him a more buff chest. I might be able to. Let me see if I can do that without it looking too weird. Maybe bring this up a bit? Question mark? It's hard to try to, like, do this buff, like, thin, like, big chest but small stomach kind of look is what I'm trying to go for here. Big abs, big pecs is the word I'm looking for, not abs. But relatively small stomach. Well, I wanted to show that he has some form of muscular, some form of muscles, even at his old age. There we go. And he's actually quite tall, too. We just can't see it because he's crisscross apples. Leg. Anybody get that reference? Points to you, son. Alright, Ishii, of course. Oops, Ishii. Alright, good. Alright, the rest of this should be easy. I think I'm gonna do, John first, question mark? I don't know, I'll do the girls first. So, Tina, you up. I'm not sure if this is the direction I want her eyes to be in. I think we should try to bring it up a little bit. Yeah, up looks good. Looks a bit weird if I don't bring it all up, but that's fine. Up a bit more, trying to make them look more forward. Yeah, like you're looking up, you're looking down, you were looking up. Yeah, this is better. My old thing I'll talk about. Oh, and these are horns, by the way. They're not. This is not the nose. This is the horn. Probably confused about that now, aren't you? I guess it doesn't exactly matter what order I put this in, just put it in some order. Before we weren't able to see their footwear, so now we can. And now we see that she has Uggs, you have sneakers, you have boots, and you have sandals. Then we'll talk about diversity and footwear. He's probably going to be socks and sandals kind of person. I feel like that's what he'd be. Alright, let's see. Is this the hair? This is. Okay, good. Just need to double check. We have another slightly red color over here. One of which that is not the one that of which we really care for. Alright. So we got the goggles covering this up, I believe, so I'll do the goggles next. The goggles, they do nothing. Alright, what color was the goggle again? Let me go over to you. Yeah, simple enough. Goggle. Goggle. Considering the fact that that part of the hair is behind and the goggles cover up that part over there. Yeah, that's good. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, you fool. I need you to be one layer down, unfortunately. Oh boy, am I tired. Yeah, could you imagine headache, neck pain, soreness, and also extremely freaking tired, doing 12 freaking hours? Nah, man. Nah, man, we ain't for it. I feel like I should make this a little bit bigger. Okay, now for hair 1D. I think we still do this part over here. I don't exactly know what look I was planning on going for Tina. I wanted to have a girl with pigtails, because I thought they figured that would look cute, and it does. It does look pretty cute. But don't make no mistakes, fellas. Believe it or not, she's 15 years old. Zang! I don't know why I'm going with that meme. But no, she's 15. And she has big boobs. I believe I said she was in her 20s? Early 20s? And she's as flat as a washboard. Forever flat. And I guess it does make sense, does it not? Most, Asian girls don't have ginormous tits like Americans do. And like I said before in a previous episode, apparently I have bigger boobs than most other women. Especially if it's from any of the Asian countries. Don't know why. Don't know why that's the case. Genetics and all that. I'm sure there are those that are lucky enough to be endowed, but it's probably a large populations of Japanese women have well, I think, hold on, I could probably look this up. Maybe we can get Google to give us an accurate number. Let's see here, folks. Google. I guess this will work. African and Southeast Asian countries. I see. Okay, alright, that makes sense. Probably in terms of oh my god, the largest breast can be found in Norway, Iceland, United Kingdom, and of course the USA. Central Africa and Southeast Asia is the smallest. And so it's a small department, I see. Alright, that makes sense. I feel, well, okay, maybe not feel sorry. Although these do, feel good. When you give them a squeeze. Don't have to worry about getting... God, I don't know why I'm going down that route. No, I'm not going to finish that train of thought. You knew what I was going to say, so no need to continue saying anymore. But don't think I have given you a mouth yet, have I? or at least any of the mouth layers. No tongue, no mouth. You got the teeth, but that's it. Alright, whose mouth and tongue can I borrow here? Trixie? Jimbo de Bob's character that I have drawn once before and might plan on doing another drawing later in the future, an mature drawing that you guys won't see. Okay, let's see. Preset manager, bring that all the way over to here. I figured that was like a meme, correct? Most anime women who are orienting towards the Asian side get comically small breasts. But I guess there's more to it than just that. There is more to it than just that. Either way, it doesn't exactly matter. We all know that the part we all want is the feet. Oh yes, the feet. Nobody shall touch the king's feet. But the what you call it? The gravity connectors are what we are most interested in. Boobs are good and all, but there's certain things that fetishes, what's the word I'm looking for? Touch in the brain that are more... Why can't I think of the words I'm looking for? What are the words that I'm looking for? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that one. But you all know what I'm trying to say. And if you do, good. Fill it in for me. That actually makes sense. Give me the deets. Give me the details. Tell me if I am correct. See if I'm wrong. Alright. Continuing on now. So, let me see this for a second. This is a decent red color, correct? Yes, indeed. I think the pockets also share the same color. We just did a little bit of colorization there. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Jacket. 1B, not shirt. You idiot. You're doing it again. Maybe hold on, I think I can probably adjust this a little bit more here. Whoops, grab the whole thing. Oh yeah, so I came across this annoying bug still on Dying Light 2. I'm at the part where we meet Barney, but I can't even get 2 sentences in without the game being like, oh, I can't handle the simple request of showing the dialogue, I'm just gonna skip all of it. So annoying. So bloody annoying. So I'm probably going to go back to Rogue Legacy and try to finish that up. I was able to beat the 4th boss, but now we got the final boss, and I think we just need to grind a whole bunch in that game. Seems like we gotta grind a bunch. But I don't think I'll talk about some good old-fashioned grinding. Yeah, that's what that color was. That was the zipper. Of course. Or at least the bottom part of it, not the zipper, obviously. That's not what that's being used for. Okay. Alright, it's 12 o'clock, and we've been almost an hour into this. Okay, good, great, fantastic. And we're halfway done, I think, character-wise. We still need to do the Vagrant Hounds, or Vibrant Hounds, whatever the hell I call them. Alright, let's see. I gotta be very, very careful with how I do this part layer-wise. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to start the whole damn thing over again. Be extremely careful. One fuck up could set us back millennia. Okay. The arms, I think, should be high up. Once we get to the part with the hands, of course. The hand should be up and over this so that the hammer can go all around that. Yeah, we're probably going to get rid of her current hammer texture. Funny enough, I only made the hammer texture as it was because of... I only made the hammer change because I wasn't really happy with the way the hammer looked in the first episode. Or the second episode, as I say. The hammer could have looked better, so I'm going for this design with the hammer instead. Like an actual hammer, sharp thing in bits, sharp thing up top. There is this part over here, but we can't see that because I decided to have her go a little bit more inside of it, or a little bit more to the edge, to allow more space for these characters. I gotta say, trying to put in multiple characters at once can be quite a pain in the arse. Alright, gloves. I think it's here, I believe? No, here first. Alright, the gloves don't have any of the, what do you call it? I think this is the, no, that's still the gloves. Wait, where is that from again? I don't remember. Why is there two of those again? Are you the same thing? You idiot. Hold on. Why do we have two of the same gloves here? Alright, save Tina swatch again. But we're going to have to save it again for the new hammer look. Okay. Arm 1D. Get a little bit of this right here. That's not D, that's A, you fool. Now arm 1E. Yes. Okay, there we go. So now I need to do the same over to here, and we're going to go up with the hands. Probably going to be using the same layer too. It's far enough apart. I think we can do that. Arms, what is this? 1D or is this 2? This is 2D. Okay, got it. And it's not arms, it's arm. I should probably call this glove, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just stick with arm instead. Okay. I'm going to go above your head here and put all of this on this layer instead. So here's the hands. Yeah, because this is in this direction. I don't think you can see the thumb if it's in that particular area. So that should be fine. You will follow suit the same procedure, I think. I don't remember if I copied and pasted this one. The fingers do look different here, so maybe I didn't. Whoops, caps lock on. Thankfully, we stopped using keybinds unless it's the end key on the Minecraft series. Which, by the way, I got a decent amount of progress on that. We got to the Nether, so if you are an art-time viewer, but have been wanting to check out Minecraft, we now are in the Nether. Also, you should definitely check out the recent episode. Even though it's a lengthy one, there's this funny part somewhere at around... Where was it again, actually? Yeah, at 2:23:35, there's a pretty funny but sad moment in there, which I think some of y'all might like. Poor pig, you know, kind of just falls into the, falls off of a fortress, attacking a skeleton, who I lured to attack the pig. And then the pig went to the fortress and died. Because he fell off, he literally he walked off. We saw him on screen, he literally just walked right off. Okay, I need to show a purple look. So I'm going to call this hammer number 1, regardless. Oh god, hold on, I did the stupid again. I didn't make the handle first. Okay, now, I want this to have a more purple look to it. I don't know why purple. I'm thinking purple instead of bronze and gold. Purple titanium. But yeah, this is her new hammer. Heavier and deals a hell of a lot more damage. And is more durable, of course. I don't think I'll got the burp, man. I don't got anything to drink right now. The glass has got to be washed in the dishwasher. So I gotta make do with what I got. Which is nothing. Right, hammer number 3. I think I'll have the back end of this utilize this color instead. But the little indents in this hammer should definitely utilize this. And I think since this is inwards, I should put this on the same layer as that. Handle 1F. Do a little bit of this. And there. Now for the hammer part, I guess we'll call it base. Base trade. Tevis. Why was that funny to me? I don't know. Don't really care. Wait, should we go for like a... We could go for like a golden look. Too dull. Okay, a little bit more up here. Here we go for that. Golden base. And the actual hammer part is more dark purple. Crap. What was I going to talk about again? I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh well, whatever. I can't remember. I can't remember the train of thought that I had. We could fill in the air with a little weird story. We could do that. But what weird story should we talk about? Let me see if I can bring... Okay, no, you fool. There. Let me see if I can bring up weird stories over here. Ah, okay. Here we are. Okay, let me stretch a bit and yawn. Alright. Okay, so another weird story. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Okay. So, this story is another one of the Duke short stories. You know, the short stories where Duke ends up dying in one of them. I got 3 of those lined up, and I think I only have 3 in mind. So yeah, sure, why not? So we see Duke walking in this hallway. This lengthy hallway. And then he comes across this here throne. Gives it a good look. And then there's multiple different dialogues for this one. One of them of which he just goes, there's this. Or, no, wait, hold on. What did he say? Hold on. Let me see if I can remember. I really need to sit me down. And he sits down on the throne. There's another one where he says, I am the king, and then sits down. And this is how this particular instance goes. So as soon as he sits down, says the certain types of dialogue that he needs to say, as soon as he sits down, arms on a chair, cubs come out on the chair and on his legs, and he's screaming, "Ah!" as the floor underneath him opens up. Apparently, it turns out Duke was on an airship, and as soon as he sat on down the throne, it jettisoned him out along with the throne and out, falling in the sky. So, and there he goes, falling in the sky, screaming his head off, as the scene switches to the ground for a moment, similar to the parachute short story. And he switched back to his screaming face as he's sitting on a chair. still screaming. And then as soon as he gets down to the ground, the chair explodes. Rectangle with that usual rectangle death he gets every time the duplicants die pops up. And then, the noise he makes before he's fully dead. And that's the short story for that one. The other short story also, are you... Okay, no, you are 0. Good. It's just that we're that small in. Alright, now that we've told that story, I can go on ahead and delete this from the weird stories list. This one is a more recent one. I'll talk about the another funny one over here. But Duke's walking over in this one area with this giant rocket and kind of thing is getting ready to take off soon. To which point he says, "I am the Kling." Not king, Kling. As his body magnetizes to the rocket, like so. And he screams as the rocket immediately begins to take off as soon as he connects to it. And it's going up into space. Duke's still screaming. And he just gets a close-up of him screaming. And then it just switches over to overview of the entire planet with the rocket there. It's like the rocket slowly going up. And then we just see this red rectangle stuck to the rocket. Also, this is the wrong color, you fool. And the rocket rotates as the rectangle starts to get out of view. And Duke dies again. Another pretty quick short story. Short. We say as we work on shorts right now. Whew. Alright, and then there's one more left. This one I have replicated with my hand at my job when I was bored and not being able to do anything other than this crappy job. So Duke is, he's witnessing, I think, Pulaski jumping over this heated pipe. And the Pulaski tries to motion Duke over, saying to try it out. Duke insults the Pulaski in some way, shape, or form. Oh, wait, no, hold on, this is wrong. This has got to be blue, right? This isn't fur, this is ripped jeans. Duke's like, shut up, I don't need you to tell me what to do. I'll jump over this. I'll follow you and do this here. I can do it myself. I don't need your assistance or something like that. I don't know. I don't quite recall. I'm too tired to try to recall. But as he jumps over this thing, his balls magnetizes towards the metal pipe. Turns out this is a magnetic pipe that is actually extremely heated. The pipe is, blistering red. You know those pipes in the original Crash Bandicoot game, not like the Insane Trilogy, where it's like bright red? Well, that's what's happening with these pipes right now. And Duke's balls magnetizes towards the edge, the whole entirety of the pipe, which is not only burning his balls of steel. Balls of steel. Crush my balls with steel. Okay, enough of that. Not only is it burning his balls, but it's burning his legs as well. And Duke's yelling, screaming, looks down as he screams, and he turned over to the Pulaski and said, "You killed me! You killed me!" As he looks back down at his balls being burnt. And slowly but surely, Duke's body starts to melt and mold around the pipe until enough damage has been dealt to cause him to essentially turn into the rectangle again, but more melted and with the pipe going through the little picture thing. which then prompts Pulaski looking in horror and is like, oh god, that could have happened to me. Because obviously Pulaskis don't care about what Dukes have to, what Dukes feel. Boots, number 3. Yeah, we weren't able to see her boots here, so the design's here of my own, right off the bat, volition. She is quite tiny. If you see her in the second episode, you can see that she's the shortest of the bunch. John is the second highest, Shikaman is the highest, and Yasashi, or is it, no, Yasashi, is the second shortest. Damn, there's a lot of layers here. My god, that's a lot of layers. I'm gonna say this once again, just... Okay. While we're in the same area, I'm going to draw Yasashi. Yasashi shouldn't be too hard. Yasashi has the most simplest design due to her wearing a robe. Yeah, I do kind of want her to go a little bit in more, though. I mean, why not? We want to try to have some of their faces being shown in their hair as well. What is this one we just select? Are we good? Is this all of her? I think? Yeah, I think that's a part of you. If it was a part of you, it would have been like, what do you call it? Maybe like a little bit rotated. The idea here is to kind of have these creatures behind them. Stop. You know, there's a reason why I'm giving you the look, cat. Don't cry because you don't understand. You know what I want you to not do. I want you to not scratch the damn side of the desk. Oh yeah, that's slightly better. Yeah, everyone here is legal except for Tina and this other kid character. I gotta try to draw more kid characters. I mean, it makes sense that I'm not drawing a lot of kid characters because most of them that I'm drawing in this department, most of the characters, well, I say most, but it's mostly just the women, obviously, are being drawn into mature drawings. Whoops, not that one. But then we'll talk about good old-fashioned, what you call it, diversity. Can't really be diverse if you don't draw at least a few children and elderly. Although I have drawn elderly on occasions, so I don't know how much that counts. Yeah, I know, cat. I know. You missed me, didn't you? Didn't you? Aye, didn't you miss me? You missed me so. They almost tried to make you miss me even more by making me do extra overtime. Or extra work. You see how much effort I put into these drawings, right? You think I'm lazy, folks? Nah, I'm just disgruntled and don't wish to work in the place that I'm working at right now. And if I could avoid extra work, that would be great. I.e. overtime. I want to just draw and create. This is what I'm meant to do. Not factory stuff. And I will tell you where I worked once I finally get to leave this place for good. I want to leave this place for good. I really do. I really hope Patreon can start to kick off more. It's got some good stuff on there, people. I mean, even though we don't have like an audience here, we could still say, please check out our Patreon. Check it out. Give it a shot. If you're a fan of my if you're a fan of my mature drawings, then I'm sure you will enjoy these drawings. By the time if question mark, my YouTube channel ever kicks off, by the time you guys watch this, we will probably already have a significant following, but still, consider it. Consider it. We're going to have like hundreds of hardcore mature drawings by the time I get any notoriety. And when you watch this, when you're like, oh man, I want to see how the episode of Nova Guardians here was created, so I'm going to go on ahead and check out this video. And you get this part and you see me talking about the hardcore mature drawings, you're like, oh, I didn't know he had a Patreon. Even if it is hardcore mature drawings, I'll pay him $10 to support him and all of what he does. Maybe I'll even check out the other stuff, even though I'm not into it. Unlikely. But it would be great now, wouldn't it? It's gonna take some time to get the things we never would have. I really wish I had started YouTube earlier, though. 25, going on 26 now. And I haven't really been doing too much of anything. Although, I guess, technically speaking, I do have a more childlike personality. Crazy, psychotic. I don't have a normal, I'm not normal, obviously. So that probably would, like, help gain more, stop. After I turn around, sit down, and look at me. I don't know if you could hear her. Probably like a faint meow in the background. Probably like, because of how terrible my audio is. Yes, folks, I'm aware that my audio is terrible. I think I need to get an actual microphone at some point. When? I don't know. We have no clue when I am going to get a microphone. I should try to get one soon. Here. And just pushed her back while she's standing on two legs. Stop scratching. See, you're scratching right now. Holding onto the bed before she falls onto the floor. Okay, alright. Yeah, we don't have Yashashi's sandal color, eh? There she goes. Want to meow for the camera, Mew? Okay. Meow for camera. You shocked me with your damn nose. How the hell do you produce so much static electricity? Wait a minute. Did I not grab this? Oh, no, that's the sword. I don't think I didn't give you any nails, did I? It doesn't look like you have nails on this one. I could give you nails, sure, why not? I don't know what color your nails are going to be, but I could give you nails. Oh, now she's scoffing again. I do believe the fingers are underneath all of this. Does this need to be colored in, or are you... Yeah, I could probably try to move this up a bit right here. Sure, why not? No, that's make selection. Fill subpath. Fool. Yeah, I don't think we have your nails anywhere around here. Charm. Oh yeah, that charm, right. We don't have your charm on right now. Yeah, I don't think you have nail color here, sweetie. I'm going to have to go ahead and give you nail color. Let me see here for a second, though. Which one is this? Is this the brighter one, or is this... We got the black edge there, and then that is red. I think this one's more brown. But wait, where's the other brown at, then? What is this one? Sword. Stop. Cat doesn't understand. There's a reason why I'm looking at you like this. Stop. I don't need you distracting me, cat. I want to get this done with as quickly as I can, efficiently as I can, and without sacrificing any quality. There we go, I think. Just go back to sleep, Cadillac. Do the dreams. What are you doing that meow for? The most crybabiest cry I've ever heard, cat. What are you being a crybaby for? Don't you have a toy here to play with? Wherever you went. Alright, let's see. Fingers 2A. Here she goes. There's still so much more left to do even after the coloring process is done. Even if it only takes, hopefully, 2 hours. The shading and texturing process will take just as long. Oh wait, crap, you're supposed to be under this, right. How could I forget? Alright, let's see. 1B. Now we need to move 1B up. No, not above that. Oh, okay. If it's going to take that much effort, we should just try to find where the finger, by moving the fingers down like so. Oh god, I have to move all of this under. Okay, it's fine. We can do that. See, this is what I mean, folks. This is what I mean. One screw up. One screw up could mean the difference between having to do this all again or not having to do this all again. Okay. Now the sword itself, only C and B, I think. Doesn't exactly matter. I mean, that's the only ones intersecting with this point here. Stop it! Stop! Get away! Go away! Stop trying to scratch everything. Even though you're scratching something that's not the desk. Still distracting hearing you scratching stuff. Seriously, you need to get this cat a goddamn a jungle gym of some form with a bunch of scratchables on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you more polished. A little bit more polished. Just trying to scratch to get my attention. Okay, it's not going to help if I don't bring the freaking nails up to where the thumb is, damn it. Okay, there it is, thumb. Okay, let's see. Okay, sure, why not? Fine, you can scratch that crap, I just care about the desk. I say as she moves her paw over towards the desk. Don't give me that look. Damn it, cat, I need you to not distract me so I can get this done with quickly now. Oh wait, right, this is where your arms are. I don't know if that's accurate anatomy. I also forgot about this part here. This is underneath everything, is it not? No, this is definitely not. Although I guess I could just move this all the way down here instead. Stop scratching the desk. And I think the only thing left we got to do is the hair and the sandals here. The hair definitely got to be behind this. And then the... what is this again? Wait, what was this again? What are you crying for? What was that? Oh, wait, that's right. Hold on. Why are you being a crybaby? I'm going to move your leg over here. I don't know what that layer was for. Could have been for this. Could have been for the crotch. Here. What? You need attention or something? You crave... Oh, wait, that's what that was for. Right, I remember now. And it matters here because we actually do need to do that. Come on, cat. Just sit down, sleep, relax. You want attention? Just sit on my lap or something. I don't know. I'm gonna give you a dark red sandals, kind of. Oh yeah, that's right. This is supposed to be here because this is supposed to go kind of like the sandals going a little bit up. What? I don't know what she wants. She got the food. She probably just wants attention now. Is that what you want? No, she's just sniffing the desk. Or drawer, dresser, whatever that's called. Sandals. Yeah, I think we could probably make the upper part here darker. So maybe like around here. Sandals. Yeah. Should that be above, or is this... So the only way she gets attention is by scratching things she's not supposed to scratch. Alright, let's see. It should be all above the robe, correct? Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there's this part of the sandal right here, of course. And after that, I gotta shade in 2 more characters. Followed by 2 Vagrant Hounds in the Vagrant Hound Alpha. Or color in. Did I say shade in? I don't remember. I'm too tired to remember. Okay, there we go for that department. You're gonna be behind them, so I guess this is fine. Underneath the robe now, it doesn't exactly matter where we put it. Whoops. Sandals first, I guess. Cat's scratching around back there, don't know what she's doing. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Hopefully I can get this done within a reasonable time. What are you scratching at? Really, Cat? You're over there now? Oh, get up. Why is he out? He's messing with an oven mitt rectangle thing that I had when I had a toaster oven down here. But the toaster oven was terrible. Don't think it was working at that point, and then we just got rid of it. Got rid of it entirely. Now this is just down here for no reason. And I have yet to put it back upstairs. Alright. We're almost done. Quite close, almost, hopefully soon enough. With, Yi. Yeah, John and Shikama are going to be a little bit difficult with their unique designs here. Maybe not so much so, but it is going to take a lot of work. I realize this. But it makes sense. Oh, that's right. But this is not showing, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the issue with stuff like this. Okay, we can save Yashashi's swatch here now. There she is, Yashashi. Alright, who do we work on next? John, you may ask? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, Skadoodle, you're next. At the very least, the good thing about all of this is the background is going to be pretty easy. The background is going to be easy. Did I forget your ponytail? I did forget your ponytail. I knew I was forgetting something. I knew I was forgetting something. Couldn't believe I almost forgot about your dreadlock ponytail. Don't worry, we can fix that right now. That's not the right button, you fool. My God, I'm tired. Oh, yeah. I can't stand these eyes. They're slowly trying to drift away. Alright, here we go. Good enough. Alright, next up, the hair. I'm gonna do the ear over here. Damn. And watch, I'm still gonna have a hard time trying to get sleep tonight. Oh, I'm not having any Pepsi milk, so that probably is gonna help. Don't have any clean glass I could utilize. Huh? Your hair tie is a dark blue. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It was a little bit bright, wasn't it? Hair tie. Oh, no. Hair tie. Yeah. I always wonder, at some point I want to try to make maybe a Warframe series, but the only issue is I can't make another email for Steam and then just go on ahead and start from the beginning. That, and would I really have enough time to have 3 series on the channel? Our Time is one of the main series. What with it being like 2 to maybe 1 a week, and depending on like how big certain drawings is, multiple parts or 1 part. And Minecraft is 2 videos a week minimum. Slowly but surely, we're making progress on our little Minecraft world. But, like I said before, the entirety of this channel consists off of 2 series. Drawing video, as you can see here, what we're doing right now, and the, Minecraft Realm of the Cats edition. Like I said, the only way I'd be able to get myself a 3rd series here is if I can quit my job and do YouTube full time. Of course, to get to that point, I'm going to need to actually start gaining subscribers, which is not doing so good. But I wasn't expecting for us to get this right off the bat, right off the gate. Hell, I'm not really expecting too much at all just yet. It's going to take some time, you know. I'm going to call this teeth. I should, while I have the opportunity... Oh, I should have done the same to you, because you might have that as well. Let me borrow this. I also might try to adjust her head here a little bit, because something does seem a little off, and I can't pinpoint it, so it might be the head. Maybe I'll try to... No. Oh, no, you're fine. I accidentally pressed the slash key above the enter key. Alright, there we go. Put these in the position, and boom. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is have his weapon jam, like, the weak, like, the crappy weapon that, Darwin forces upon the entire group. Have his pistol jam. Have, her hammer break. I'm going to adjust your head a bit. Less bulbous, more anime-like. I can figure out the balance for that. We'll see. Let's see. We could do this. A little bit of this. No, you idiot. Go to head. A little bit of this. And then delete this. And there we go. A little bit better. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot better than what it was before. Alright, back on ye now, Sean. But yeah, weapon jams. Tina's hammers break. You saw she has splinter handle. And Shikama's terrible... It's like a stick with a blade attached to its scythe. Not even a scythe. Oh, wait, no, I'm on the wrong layer. Breaks in half, and he just says, screw it, pulls out his retractable scythe and uses that instead. That's how they're able to escape from the vagrant hounds. What do you call it? Assault. And of course, this doesn't come without consequences. The dang old Darwin's being a dick, but out of nowhere, out of left field. And again, I can say that because the episode's already out at this point. Here comes Ishii saying he's coming out of retirement and working with the rookies. Coming out of retirement and going into the areas on his own term. Not on behalf of all of the other guys, the ones that are trying to, like, schedule and move people around in stupid areas and stupid things. I might even have an episode addressing rampant overtime. Which is, you know, overtime is the worst thing in existence that I don't believe should exist at all. I think overtime should be abolished. Unless, you know, it's optional or voluntary. If you're trying to force people to work, that's stupid. Have shifts or something. Like, more control over shifts or something. And if you can't fill in that shift, you can't do anything at all about it. This is the way. It's the way that it has to be. I'm sorry, but people need time to rest and relax. You can't just constantly put people on 12 hours because you're a douchebag. Greedy ass people, I swear. It's so annoying. Hey, why are you scratching the ring now? Or the hook, I should say. I don't even know why there's a hook there. Oh wait, that's probably where the plumber people will go to do the thing. To open it up and put their little bag on the thing. Alright, shirt. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's be very careful here. How we do this. So, wrap. Oh my god. Strap. Put that in. Are you also part of the strap layer? Yes, you are. But how much so, you may ask? Light on the edge, dark on the inside. Light on the edge, dark on the inside. Uptown by the street. Right. Armor and the shirt. I'll do the shirt next, actually. Get that out of the way and over with. Short. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind, we're fine. But I saw discrepancy. But we're fine, apparently. Alright, backpack 1C. I believe this was the bottom strap. Well, I guess this doesn't matter because we can't see this anyway, so we can just imagine this is going in this direction. His back gets arched, and he's getting ready to take the shot. And then I'll shoot like that kind of deal. Alright, let's see. Where do you go, I wonder? Right here, I guess. It doesn't exactly matter. This is all going to go out soon anyways. Just need to put it somewhere so that we can have everything be where it needs to be. So strap 1, 2. You still strapped? Yeah, you're still strapped. Put you in. Grab this one here, and now I'm going to have this go above everything. Yes, even his head. I don't think we need to, I don't think we need to make it go that far out, but, you know, better safe than sorry when it comes to layer stuff. Yeah, this part doesn't matter too much because this right here, this is 1B. Yeah, 1B. And what was this again? Is this it? Yeah, shirt 1-3. Although, I think I had this originally going in this direction, so why don't I do this then? Have this cover up this end as well. And do a little bit of that, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we just need to make the side for this. We're going to have the color in the pistol as well. And as for your glove, yeah, your glove is simple enough, really. Not too much effort we have to put into that. So, hand, are you a part of this? No, you are the thumb. Which the thumb might go amongst everything else. Are you? No, you're the gun. Okay, good, great. We will keep that in mind. Remember, the thumb goes above everything here. Remember that. Don't forget, the thumb goes above everything. I wish I had more weird stories to talk about. I do have a list full of them. Which reminds me, I need to get rid of this one I already told about. This story about Nuke getting his balls burned on a magnetic metal pipe. But like I said, I do want to kind of keep these like limited, so we don't go through every single one of them immediately without any time in between each weird story. I mean, those were shorts, in all honesty, which only really takes like a minute or two, potentially 3 to explain. That I am extremely tired, so I'm not really bringing my A game here, but that's fine. We don't always have to bring our A game. What was this again? What am I remember? Oh, yeah, this was the edge of the gun? Question mark? Can I remember? I don't remember at all. Wait a minute. Something seems off here. Where? Why am I drawing a blank on what this is? Oh, wait, no, right. The trigger is here. Right. How could I forget? That is where the trigger is. And if that is where the trigger is, I probably want this to be underneath this, right? How could I have forgotten? Of course. But that also means I should probably bring you out a bit more. Trigger finger, bro. Trigger finger. Getting ready to aim his gun at the vagrant hounds to take them down and continue their objective. Yeah, I definitely need to write the story when I am not completely and utterly exhausted. I need to make sure that I go in with the story on my A game. Yeah, we got a gun here, but it's not like this is the gun that we're going to use. Nah. I think I'm going to have this particular gun design be a good old slick pearlescent white. I think the plan here is to draw John with multiple different types of guns. To just kind of showcase that, yes, he got a bunch of weaponry from from Ishi's and his little weapon drop handle. I guess this one could be a different color. So maybe a bright brown. Gun 2, number 1. Even though this part doesn't matter too much, I guess it doesn't really concern me as so. Handle 1B. Let's see here. Yeah, this part can be white over here. And now that leads us with this part, the trigger part. Trigger! Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. This goes over the finger here. And this, right here, goes under this, of course. And I guess we could probably do a little extra accent here. Why not? Trigger 1C. Maybe a little bit thicker. There we go. Oh, yes. There we go. So this is above mostly everything here. So I'm going to have the base of the gun here. Bright pearlescent white for some of it. Maybe we could have... oh, wait, right. Gun 2, number 2. Maybe have this be a little bit more bluish gray for this part of the base here. And gun 2, number 3. Are you separated or are you... No, you're separated for some reason. No, don't separate it. Keep those two together. How many different guns do we plan on drawing for him? You may ask. I don't know. Some drawings we might not have him with any guns. It depends on the scene at hand, really. Gun 2, number 4. Man, it's getting increasingly difficult to keep my eyes open. Thankfully, though, we are getting close. Well, I say we're getting close, but we still got to get Shikama and the creatures drawn. So, yeah, there's still a little bit more left to go. There's still a little bit more left to go. How long has it been? Almost 2 hours. No surprise there, in all honesty. But damn, so much. So much, and we haven't even gotten to the shading portion yet. We haven't even finished half of the characters off yet. Okay, which one is this? G? Yeah, this is G. Oh my god. Oh, I will say, though. It does feel nice. I do like making these episodes. I just wish I wasn't completely exhausted. hopefully I'll be able to sleep well tonight, as opposed to all the other nights where I'm having a difficult time trying to fall asleep. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Okay, gun to number 5. Alright, so I want this part to be the pearlescent part. Why not? Sight. Second sight. I should kind of do this to make it look like it's actually kind of doing that a bit. Yeah, that looks better. And this is the same sight, kind of, so yeah, we could do this. Sure, why not? Why the F? No, not that. Yes, that. Although, wait, no, I remember now. This is supposed... Wait, no, if that's supposed to be the case, then I think you need to be this. Oh, no, what are you doing? Oh, this part doesn't really matter too much. Nah, man, don't matter too much, man. Talk about some good old-fashioned man. This is base 1P, right? Yeah, have that be above here, and then sights 1C. Yeah, that's the G. That's the base G. And last but not least, we'll have a... do we want green or do we want red? Or do we want blue? White. And I'll have it be green. It still does look weird if I don't just do this, you know? I'll do this, why not? I will move you up. I will take the sight here, get rid of it. Use this, don't forget it. Also, we accidentally called that sight 1E and not 1D, so good place to put 1D in. How is it? Alright, sheesh, I should save this, even though, like I said before, it kind of doesn't matter too much, but I'm still gonna save it anyways. This will be number 6? Yeah. Oh, wait, I almost forgot about this part. I'm just gonna call you base 1J. I don't know if that's the exact number. Yeah, I think we're on J. Alright. I'm gonna use this color for this part right here. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, I guess it does look unique and futuristic. He's trying out all of the guns that he's been given. Many different designs. See, probably the one thing about his character here is that he has many guns now. When previously he only came in with 1. So now we're about to see him try out many guns throughout many missions and stuff like that. And it's going to be great. Shikama and Yasashi is only going to be utilizing their family heirloom weapons, so obviously they're not going to be switching out. I think Tina's going to keep her hammer as is, unless, you know, at some point I decide to change the design up again. I don't think I will. I'm not entirely too sure if I am. We could definitely probably have like some weapon breaks to tell you that she's a very you know, she's a girl who doesn't take care of her shit, kind of. You kind of wish that things would just be unbreakable, you know? And that you don't have to maintain any of it. Also, where are the pants at? Wait, where are the pants? Hold on, where are the pants at? Did I not save the pants layer? How did I not save the pants layer? Was it the... No, that wouldn't make any sense. Where are the pants? Did I really forget to save the pants layer? How did I forget to save the pants layer? The pants layer? Plants? I don't know how I What? Where could it have gone? Alright, I guess we're just going to have to remake the pants then, I guess. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I want to try to keep these relatively the same design-wise. Color-wise. Color scheme-wise. The outfits. It could probably be a little bit more darker. Let's say 38. No. Okay, there we go. There's the pants. We're going to save the pants layer this time. Christ. I think the middle part can just be the same thing, but we'll just like make it somewhat lighter when we're doing the shading process. Next pair of pants, or the other side of the pants. This seems off. Let me move that up a bit more. Okay, alright. Okay, thankfully this is shown so we can have this added in. But how am I going to do this, I wonder? How about this? Okay, that's fine. It doesn't exactly matter too much, but you know how things go here. Pants number 2. Put that over here. And this one's a little bit more duller, so danger duller. Go. No, wait, what are you doing, wrap number 1? Fool. It's supposed to be 1A, not number 1. Okay, there we go. Pants number 3. I will stick to calling these pants, though. No reason not to. And the strap, relatively the same, except it doesn't utilize the same texture, so we're going to have to try to remember that. The strap isn't shown anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, never mind. Get rid of that wrap layer. Now for the boots, or the shoes, or the sneakers, whatever the hell these are. Shoes, I'll call them for now. I'm going to give him brown-red shoes. Work shoes, kind of. Whoops. A little bit. Well, we could save that for, like, the bottom, maybe. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Shoes. Let me see what that looks like from the bottom. From the block. I don't know. Let's go ahead and see if we can add in a darker one then instead. Yeah, okay. Shoes number 2. Maybe the back side. Only really matters for this side. What does this look like, I guess? I don't know. Maybe this is not the color. Maybe this isn't the color that we're looking for. Maybe a little bit red here. A little less red, but more brighter. Okay, less of that, more red. Okay, that'll work. Sure, why not? Shoes number 3. And now for the back end of this, which is probably just going to be this again, actually. Yeah. We don't need to have multiple different colors for that there. Is your D not even going to be shown? I just made your button for nothing. Unless I move one of them over. I could do that. But for now, let's just see where we stand here. Alright, preset manager. I need to move everything where it needs to be moved. Where it needs to go. You can't see it, I don't think, at least. Gonna save your color swatch, John, and now I am going to head on over to Shikama. I am going to immediately give him the little bit of beard that I meant to give him previously, but couldn't do it because of reasons. Because I'd forgotten about the fact that it was connected to the lines layer and on its own beard layer. Separate your layers, folks. If you don't, you're going to end up with non and sense. And trust me when I say you don't want non and sense at the same time. Separate, they're fine, Well, non means that there's nothing. Sense, that can mean anything, really. Alright, I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, yay. I'm going to go on ahead, grab the grass swatch right here. Rotateth. Space out. And there. Whoops. Did not mean to go all the way over here. Smallify it. This is what I had planned originally. Kind of similar to Roscoe Morgan's facial hair, except a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit more darker and not reddish ginger kind of. I'm doing it again. I'm putting it on the eyebrow layer this time around. Get out, beard. You are now the beard layer. Stay the beard layer. Stop trying to connect to things you're not supposed to connect to. Christ. Alright, back to here, and good. I'll put in the lines, and I'll go on ahead and... Oh, wait, right. Oh, wait. I am, however, unless... I am somewhat forgetting about this part here. I've forgotten how old I made Shikama. I think he's like in his 30s or something. I could check, but I don't want to waste my time checking. You can just look back at episode 2 and reread it. All I know is Tina's not legal, and a couple of these guys are in their mid-20s, while I think he's in his 30s. If not, late 20s. All these animes out here utilizing 14-year-olds as their main characters. I'm over here trying to be different, at the very least, with 3 characters. We still have Tina, of course, but that's mostly to fill an archetype. We got Elementals Reborn with all the characters being 19 or older. Chrome Wars, definitely. I mean, you see what Chrome Wars is like. Talk about dang old, dang old war never changes, man. Talk about those dang old ideologies, man. Dang old, we could probably, actually. Man, old dang old Boomhouse, man. Talk about some, dang old, some more script. I'm in images. I'm not where I need to go. Man, I don't think what's changed, man. I'll talk about now, about nation, man, the ideology of ethnicity, man. I'll talk about the emissary talking about, man. Talk about an old dang old, I don't want to click on any of these links. Is there a Reddit copy pasta? Here we go. Man, I don't think I'll war here, man. Change, man. I'll talk about some damn one about nation, man. I'll talk about the ideologies, man. All the ethnicities, man. I'll talk about some endless series of proxy battles, man. Mercenaries, machines, man. I'll talk about some war, man. Some life, man. I'll talk about some oil, man. And all the machines up, man. God dang old war being changed, man. Dang old time. ID tag soldier, man, with ID tag. Well, man, I'll talk about some ID tag gears, man. And male machines, sun inside their male bodies, man. I'll hands about the regulation in their male abilities, man. The genetic control, man. Informational control, man. Everything's being controlled, man. Your emotion, battlefield, man. Everything monitoring, man. Talk about some get all that. They're on the control, man, and it's not cool. They old war man, dang old change, man. Talk about the age of terrence, dang old come age control, man. You got yourselves averting catastrophes from weapons mass destruction, using mass destruction weapons, man. 5 man. I'll talk about who you control the battlefield, man. You gotta control the history, man. But wars is a dang old control battlefield, man. Come routine. Boomhauer, I have no fucking clue what the fuck you just said. Damn, I can't do Hank's voice after Boomhauer. It's not deep enough. God dang it, God dang it, Boomhauer. God dang it, Boomhauer. I didn't understand a single bit of giblet nonsense you just said. I don't know. I don't know why I went down this route. I should not be wasting my time like this when it's very short due to the time of work and crap. Mr. Work and Crap! Mr. Fuck Your Wife! Alright, here we go. Good, great, fantastic. Man, I'll dang old let hay flow through me, man. I'll talk about dang old yo. Okay, so this is going to be a huge pain in the ass. Shikama's getup is not the easiest to color in. Trying to figure out like what colors is what, it's just not cool, it's not fun. I should have made his color scheme a little bit more easier to distinguish, even from the shading and all that. Man, old damn, talk about some goddamn feeling headache after that. Alright, let's see. What are you? Are you this part of the suit? I think you are. Alright, go in. What's this metal here for? Oh, don't know what that meant. It doesn't matter to me. Wait, are you supposed to be that, actually? Man, I don't know, man. Talk about it could be. Let's try that, actually. Yeah, no, that makes more sense here. But wait, then where the hell are you on, man? What is most of the colors here? There's a color scheme that I am missing here in this area. Or is that just this, but with a different shade and texture? That might be what that is, actually. It might be the color, but with a different shade and texture. Give me the bright one. And then that goes in the middle. Part of me wonders if I should redesign Shikama's suit to be a little bit more simplistic. Whoops. But at the same time, you know, it does look cool, and I will give it that. Just a pain in the ass to draw the color. To draw and to color. Texture and shading is just about the same as it ever was. Although I guess there's more body parts for me to have to, or more layers I have to color in. Alright, suit 1F. This part right here. Grab it. There we go. Alright, and now for you, which is bright, I think you are the same color scheme as this and that. Yep. Indeed, yepperoonies. Okay, suit 2A to indicate that we're now in a different part of the suit layer. Suit 2B. Color that in. Yeah, I should get your hands drawn because that's what's mostly being shown here now, isn't it? What was this again? Bright color. Definitely seems like it. Bright color here. At least most of it is simplistic enough, but at the same time, you know, all things considered. I don't think I need to have the strap here because of the fact that we are technically... Wait, what are you again? Yeah, you're the full-on gray. I don't remember where the... I think that's where the blue came from. That's where the blue must have came from. Oh, wait, yeah, that is where the blue came from. Right, what am I saying? That's what I grabbed for this. That is blue, right? Right? You are blue? Well, there's an easier way to tell instead of just looking at it. Yeah, no, that is the color. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think we're on the right track here. Good lesson to learn here, folks. Try to keep your design simplistic if you plan on drawing a certain characters multiple times. If they do have to have the armor, try not to make the armor too complex. But don't make it too simplistic either. Alright, I should do the arms first. So I think it's a little bit... I think... I should... Whoops. No. Okay, you're grabbing everything except for the ones I want you to grab. Are you grabbing the whole thing? Nope, not grabbing the whole thing. I should try to move you out a bit more, because this does look a little bit off. And I guess if I'm moving you out, that means I need to move you... Oh, wait, what are you again? No clue at all, but I will move you out and do this. Yeah, I don't think I made your shoulders broad enough. Here is fine, because your head's kind of moving forward. Also, what color were you again, son? Oh wait, I grabbed the wrong one again. Oh wait, this one's the purple one. No, this is the one that's the... Okay, right, I'm doing this the wrong way, of course. As per usual, I'm screwing up the color scheme. But it's fine, It's not a big issue, we can fix it. This one we don't even have to, like, do anything in that department. I just need to do this, and then do this. Was there anything up top here? Doesn't look like it? Okay, good. Good, great, fantastic, awesome. You do look like you were bluer here. I guarantee you I'm not going to get this right the exact time around going into the full-on creation process of this, that's for certain. Okay, here doesn't really matter where I put this, so long as it's above everything else. Let's see. I think you two are also the bright color, with the purple underlying part here. Yeah, Shikama is the more complex one, obviously. All things considered, he is a rather complex individual to draw. And this uses up this one, not this one, keeping that distinct from everything else. And this, I believe, also uses up this one. What were you again, I wonder? Ah, I see. It's the blacker one. Got it. Although, I'm looking at this and it really does look like this is not black. The more I look at this, the more I think I might have actually screwed up here, and this is the right one. And the black is the straps, not the other way around. Yeah, that does make sense, because I do see the same color in this part here, where the elbows are. Yeah, okay. I think that's the only instance of black we have here. Alright, no issue, no problem. We can work with that. Okay. Time to put this layer in now. And now arm 1E, which it should be underneath this, right? Should be, yeah. As for your heads, well, I'm gonna figure this part out. I guess I could get done with the other side now. So you're underneath the suit and all of its layers. I guess that area is fine because of where it's at right now. Complex this is. Complex this be. But I'm all for it. If it means I can go on ahead and make a series that people can get invested in. I'm not expecting Netflix deals or anything like that immediately. Actually, I kind of hope that it holds off on that just a little bit longer until I can at least get like 12 episodes in. Because how long would it take to animate like 44 minutes of something? No, you fully need to do this. That and the fact that we're going to be increasing our productivity to 4 episodes for a limitation period potentially getting 6 to 8 a year, depending on like what we do. That's the idea. Elementals Reborn is in the same boat. Even though that's going to be not until later in this year, obviously. We still have a whole lot more stuff that has to get done with before we actually can get to making that series. The overviews is a good example. Whoops, not 2A, 2AE. And even then that's not right because this is 2... Okay, fool. This is F. I wonder when we're going to hit RAM memory maximum. And we're going to have to close everything and end it. We might have to not worry about it here in this episode, in this video, obviously. Well, it depends. We've been coloring in a lot. We have so many layers. You see how many layers we possess right here? A lot. Looks like your glove is the same as this and this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part of your glove. Right. We could put that in? Sure, why not? Right? Yeah. If you haven't noticed, she's the only one with not wearing any gloves in the 4-person group. Even she's wearing gloves. I think Gihan was also wearing gloves too. Let me check. Yep, all of them are wearing gloves. Except for, Yashashi. Yasashi, or what the fuck was your name again? Yeah, Yasashi. It's probably easier for a Japanese person to pronounce it than me because I suck at pronunciation. Yasashi. If I say it slowly, it might be right. And Shikama. I don't know. I'm not well invested in any Japanese culture. Yes, I know, I watch anime, but I only watch dubs. I'm not a cultural person to begin with. You think I'm gonna get invested in another country's culture? No, man, I create my own culture. Which is just literally all of my worlds. Utilizing themes of other cultures, even though I have no knowledge on how those cultures work. Now, a cool ability that Shikama utilizes is his ability to rotate his scythe in like a saw blade, or a saw pattern motion. So kind of like this, like what's the word? We could do a little test here. Kind of like this in a circle. I don't know the finger work that needs to be done to actually allow for that to be possible. He's able to do it in multiple areas, to his side, above him, below his legs, and stuff like that. Even potentially through his body with like a certain kind of motion. Like the rims are always here. I don't know how that would work. He's quick with his hands, is what I'm trying to say. He's a fast man, fast with his hands, real good with his hands. If he was interested in dating anybody, he'd be really good at using his hands. If you know what I mean. And also, he's big, tall. He's quite muscular. And yes, these characters, well, obviously with the Americans, they are already speaking English. But yes, these two are fully, canonically, they are speaking English. Maybe we might have some scenes where, you know, they speak in their native language, but they speak English pretty well. That's always the thing that's strange when, like, you know, certain animes involve, like, trying to figure out what a certain note says because they can't read this Chinese lettering. Makes sense, but you hear them speaking English when canonically they're speaking in Japanese. At least in this one, right over here. Wait a minute. Did I get... Oh, whoa, right, I almost forgot. this is exactly the reason why you need to be careful with your layers. The reason why this is combined, though, is the fact that this part right here is being, combined. It's not going to be separated, so I can just shade and texture it in, and I don't have to worry about anything being different because it's literally the same piece of cloth. And I don't know if there was a B. All I know is that there was an A. There was no B to speak of. Also, what the hell did I do to the belt here? I don't remember doing this. Well, whatever. It's fixed now. Okay, alright, we're almost done with Shikama. At the very least, there's not too much left to do. And I think at this point I could just try to grab the colors and do what it is that I need to do, obviously. Purple? Yes. Although, was this a different color? Oh no, I think this part might be a different color. While this is this. But we'll see what happens. I think the leg area here is brighter. Similar to how that is brighter. Wait, is this? No. I should still put this in, actually. Right here. It doesn't matter where it goes, so long as it goes somewhere. And now Photoshop is starting to lag a bit. I mean, we do kind of have a lot of space being utilized. Where is it? Go up. We only have 13.6 gigabytes free of space in the OSC. All the art stuff and all the other stuff is being utilized in data D. I feel like I need a bigger OSC device, a C drive. If I were to get an upgraded computer at some point in my life, even more upgraded than this one, because this is a pretty good computer. But if I were to get an upgraded computer, I kind of want to get like a terabyte's worth of storage. For no real reason in particular, I just want to have a lot of storage for all my creations, you know? The videos I don't really care about because those are already being posted to YouTube. And of course, in terms of, oh wait, no, you should be underneath the leg, actually. All of the leg. And of course, what with me posting relatively safe YouTube videos, sure there's cursing here and there, but at that point it's just I won't be monetized. I'm not being monetized anyways because I don't have the YouTube member stuff. I wonder if I were to try to apply to a YouTube member, is it going to say you need more subscribers in order to work for YouTube? It's not even working for YouTube. Yeah, technically it would be considered a job, right? But it's a job where you get to create your own stuff. Imagine just being able to sit here and just draw and people watch it. And they just want to stick around for the stories or just to hear someone talking in the background. That's a hell of a lot better job than what I have currently. And if I can get popular enough to where I don't have to worry about some algorithm, then I wouldn't have to worry about being inconsistent with my postings. Right now it's inconsistent because we don't exactly have a schedule in place for anything. When we make a Minecraft video, we post it the next morning at 12 o'clock p.m. Simple enough, correct? And when we make a drawing video, as soon as we are about to post it to Deviantart, we post the video, whoops, and then we go on ahead and put in all the information, or all the information. Then we go on ahead, put in the link and deviation, and then post it, and then there you go. Oh, my back. And this is only consistent towards 2 series that we have currently. I would like to work on Space Blasters again, but I don't exactly have any time anymore now. It's still there, though. Maybe when I get more time, I can start working on space blasters again. Maybe if they increase the thermometer on PS4. Probably going to be a huge increase on PS5 first, that's for certain. We'd be coming back. But again, I guess it really depends. We don't exactly know when they're going to update that with that, or if they ever are going to update that with that. But it's worth holding out for. The more space I have in Space Blasters, the better. Because I have a lot of enemy ships that I want to put in. Maybe one day I will continue it. But as it stands right now, this is our best bet in trying to get out of a toxic job. Okay, there's one more thing left that I have to do with Shikama here. I need to go over to here, underneath the thumb. Now we gotta add in the... Okay, I'm not gonna call it side, I'm gonna call it handle, because it's the handle part. Yeah, this is in... I think this is in order from this to the top of the scythe. So this should be relatively easy to keep track of. Maybe. Maybe. Baby cat. Right, baby. She's asleep right now, so let's try not to bother her, shall we? And before we hear her in ear flaps as she lifts her head up and looks at us. Do you know we're talking about you, Shade? Huh? Do you? Do you know that we're talking about you? She still has her head down. I feel like she knows what her name is. Although I usually just call her Cat. Nickname Cat. Makes it easier for me to scold her and say, Cat? Still asleep? Okay, good. Great. Let's try not to wake the sleeping cat. She's doing good so far in her sleep mode and sleep activation. Let's not disturb. Do not disturb. That means you, Sponge Blob. Oh wait, hold on. I think this part of the scythe is actually this part. Which makes sense. And this part of the scythe right here is actually this color. That does match what this looks like here, at least. Now that's making... Okay, no, that's not the right one for this one, at least. Which one is it? Is it this one? No, this is the one that we were using. Or is that the right one? And it's just like this. Okay, we'll stick with it for now. If we need to change something out, we change something out. Simple as that. Not that difficult to change certain layers out. Son of a dick. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I could just go over to here. Yeah, that's another thing that's difficult when you have a whole bunch of stuff here. Folders, mostly. It's a pain in the ass to try to find where the to find where the layers are. So I'm trying to look for this handle here. Okay, handle 1D. If I need to go to Vinesh, I have to go all the way down and do all the other stuff. Did I put your nail in? Did I seriously forget your nail? How did I forget your nail? Or is your nail there and it's just behind something and I somehow neglected to notice it? Also, this is a little bit off, isn't it? It's fine, we'll put those in soon enough. For you, it's soon enough. Handle... Oh, wait, no. Base. So I think this is the part right here. No, wait, I think that's the scythe color. So I'm pretty certain that we're doing the wrong color here. I just don't recall which color we used for that part. What color did we use? Wait, maybe not. Maybe not? Maybe it's this, and this is actually that, the same color as the blade, because this does look like the same color as the blade. Okay, now I'm going to add in the blade, which I think needs to be behind everything. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Yeah, maybe. Aside from that, there is also this cutoff part here, which doesn't exactly matter too much, obviously, but yeah. Yeah. Right here. Kind of looks like a raven's eye almost. I feel like there's a good analogy for him, don't you think? Put the blade here as well, and boom. Okay. I think I used every color I could, so this is the right one. This is different. I don't exactly know what I plan on doing with this one. Alright, so Shikama is the satellite or the receiver carrier. Oh yeah, that's right. Now that this has been moved, I gotta move this over here. More further inwards, at least. Okay, almost done with Shikama. My god, we've been working on Shikama for ages now. See what I mean? Although this is a new design for him to have when they're out exploring and getting ready to put some stuff away. Are you underneath that? No, you're not. So that means I need to have 3 layers here. Strap. Maybe this color for the lock point. Yeah, sure. Strap. And maybe a darker color for the bottom part of the lock point, because why not? But keep it relatively blue looking. Okay, and now on to the suit here. Strap. Yeah, strap that in. Strap on in. So now we gotta do the other side, which I think should be relatively easy enough. I like to think at least. So strap 2A. I think I might just be able to do this unless something stupid happens here. No, I think we can just do this. Alright. Awesome. Now strap 2B. Starting to feel less tired, but drowsiness is still kind of there. Okay, now that the straps are in, we gotta... well, I guess we could do a little bit of this. Sure, why not? Why not? I think that would look good. It does seem kind of strange to have to be a backpack when it's gotta be like the secure, expensive equipment that gives you the things that you need. I'll probably use this unless... Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to bring you up and past the suit. Okay, now it should work. There we are. And now we gotta go all the way to the back. Oops, not that far back. Pack. Probably be somewhat of a nice, cool-looking gray color. It's gotta be more sleek-like, so that could work. Pack. Man, it's almost 2 o'clock. Can you believe that? Boy, oh boy. I am definitely going to take a break, though. Like, maybe have some snack before I continue with the shading part, so don't worry about me. I should try to take breaks more often because of, sitting down like this all the time can lead to back issues, especially if I'm slouched like that. But staying up also is a bit of an issue. It used to be like a bit more darker, actually. Pack number 3. And you should be kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a red light, but a bulb that's not active. Okay. Alright. I think you're actually supposed to be underneath that. Yeah. Is that everything in Shikama? Okay, good. Woo! Oh boy. Okay, let's see. I'm going to save Shikama. And then I'm going to get you, Darwin. I'm going to give you nails now. Before I forget fully. And you never get nails. Nails. I think everything should be combined. Yeah. Is this the nail we want? I feel like a nice solid. Nah. Let's at least have it be natural, right? A little bit more pinker. Less pink. Okay, how about 2? Okay, that's good enough. Nails. Alright, okay. There's Darwin. So, now the only thing left for us to do, besides the effects here, but I'll do that off camera. The only thing left to do now are the Vagrant Hounds, which I don't think is going to be that bad. I'll do with the littler guys first. I should put the Alpha Vagrant Hound behind the normal ones. And now we just gotta go over to here into the basic swatch, and now we start working on these guys here. Now these guys have a purple skin tone. You would think they'd look sickly, but they're not. They're not. That's just their skin. I don't think this is the shade I want, though. I want it to be a bit more brighter. Maybe a little bit more vivid. Yeah, just about there. Skin. Oh, don't tell me I accidentally did something stupid. I did. I put an apostrophe. Don't know how the hell I managed to put an apostrophe there, but whatever. And we're going to have a little bit of a pinkish ear, maybe. Okay, not that pink. Ears. And as for their hair, I think nice blood-looking red kind of color will do here. Or fur, I should say. A little bit more redder. And maybe a little bit more darker to work with that. A little bit more red. There we go. Okay, cool. We'll have red for Yi. Maybe we'll have like 2 different types of furs. Like the kind of fur that she has here, for example. Somewhere around that color. But maybe not exactly that color. Whoops. Ear 1B. Okay. Eyes. I think should be a nice greenish color, maybe? But we'll see. Either green or purple. First, I think this should go in more. You should go up more as well. Vivid, bright purple. A little bit more brighter than that. How about here? Almost. Also, we want it to be like a purple tint. I should do this, however. Okay, that could work. Eyes. And then we'll just make these black. And now, it's taking sweet ass time saving. I guess we could have some of them be multi-furred, so I'm going to grab the color for that. I'm going to make the torso. I mean, yeah, these guys should be relatively easy to fill in. There's not too much to their body. At the very least, should be relatively simple to get what we need. Okay, maybe not that bright. Not that dark either. What direction do we want to take this fur in? How do we want to take this fur in? Okay, I can see that. Kind of blends in nicely. All right, fur number 2. Move that into here. Although I should move the eyes more inwards. There we go. All right. Easy clap, folks. Easy clap. Easy klepto. I don't think we have to worry about... God damn it. There. I don't think we have to worry about the claws too much. I think only for the top side, because everything here is shrouded in black, right? Yeah, you can't really see that. So we could just put some claws here. What color should their claws be, you may ask? I'm thinking about a nice purple-like color. Gonna be difficult to see here because of obvious reasons. But I think that could work. Or at the very least we can have like some with multiple different claw colors. Kind of like donkey coyote-esque kind of creature. The design I was going for here. It is supposed to be an alien more so than anything else. Whoops. Wait a minute. Did I screw something up here? Something seems off. Is it just me or does something seem off? Let me see. Well, the torso seems off at least. I think what we did was grab the color in the black swatch area instead of in a different area. Okay, there we go. That's an alpha right there. Think of these as like pups. You know, the skags, how they look completely different from the grown variations. Think of them like skags. Except they don't shit or eat out the same mouth. And then we'll talk about some... this also seems a bit off. Maybe a bit up more. Around here, yeah. I think these ears are facing more in this direction. Fur. I'll have this one take this fur color. That's the claw, not the fur. I'll have this one take this fur color. Still going to have the same old eyes. Eyes ones. I think you need to be a little bit more in this direction. Do this. Eyes 1B. We might be done with this before 2 o'clock. We're about to head in on 3 hours long here, but that's fine. I expected this to be a lengthy one. Torso. Yeah, we can have this one be red. Just to showcase that these guys have different... well, you can't even see most of its fur because it's behind her cloth. Clothing. It's fine, it's fine. Heel. Yeah, this one has fur on its arm here. Something about this seems off, though. How did I not notice this? Hold on. Move this in more, but move this up a bit more. Like so. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, the limbs here are going to be completely on a different scale, or different layers. Unlike the one over there with that one guy. Yeah, this one's kind of sitting. I guess I can at least do this for this part over here. Have this underneath of that. Yeah, I don't know why I have your claws here, even though your claws aren't going that far up. Limbs 2B, and last but most certainly not least, for 1C, probably still going to utilize this color for this part up here. Yeah, that's more donkey-like, that's more coyote-like. And now for the Alpha Vagrant Hound. Whoops. The last one to fill in. Alpha Vagrant Hounds have slightly darker, rougher skin. I put this there without thinking about this up here. It is injured, though. Keep in mind. Reset manager. Move that over here. And let's see. Fur. Is this the same fur color I want to use, or do I want to use something else? How about this, since it's darker red? I think I could probably give you a more redder looking fur color to show off your, how you say, body's evolution. On a spot evolution. Strange, isn't it? I think you can at the very least still have, you know, this here, like this. So the eyes over here, same thing, except instead it's a bit more redder. Maybe less pinkish. Less pink, more red. A bit more pink. This depends really, but I think that'll work. Eyes 1, 2, or 2. Number 1. And let's move this over to here. You can't see it, that's per usual. Alright, so as for your scar, I think your scar should be about right there. Scar. A relatively fresh scar. Maybe, what's his name? Maybe Shikama can hit its eyes or something. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be giving you different colored ears on at least the side. Ears number 2. That means I need to change this to ears number 1. I should probably say this as something else, though, but it is the Vagrant Hound swatch. I could, instead of calling it ears number something, I can call it like ears A. And we know that that's the alpha variants. The Alpha Vagrant Hound. Quite a formidable beast. It is a fighter, unlike its pup counterparts. Horns coming out of its nose. This is the color of the horns that I want. I don't want to be more. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Sure, why not? Horns. And now I need to go underneath. I need to set the teeth now, which should be somewhat golden. For obvious reasons. Creatures aren't exactly the most hygienic. Okay. We're almost done with the coloring part, though. This is great, though. Because I need a little break. The shading and texturing is still going to take some time. I think the shading part's just about the same length as the coloring part. The texturing part, on the other hand, slightly less so. Okay, maybe darker gums instead. No. There we go. Gums. Whoops. I think I can rename this just regular teeth. A dull purple-like mouth on the inside. Magenta color, almost. Put you in. And there is the mouth. My back. Okay, where is this L at? I'll put this in the normal area, not in between that. comes as well. We're not showing the tongue apparently, so I'm not going to have anything there. This will probably utilize that for the fur, the underjaw fur. The fur underneath the creature's jaw. Definitely need bones coming out of the teeth. I think we can have it in between the teeth here. Doesn't matter what color bone we do here, we just need to make it look like a bone color. That looks like a bone color right there. Meat and blood all sucked dry off it. Yeah, these things are not something you want to mess with. They are quite big too. About as big as Shaquille O'Neal in height. And that's really saying something. Probably bigger than a grizzly bear, actually. Oh wait, I forgot about this part of the eye, of course. That's why I said eyes 1A, not eyes. Don't leave anything here. Bring it up a little bit so I don't have to do that part. Yes, look at it. Creature of the week. Looks quite intimidating, don't you think? Quite intimidating indeed. Way more muscular, way more buffer. Probably is a hell of a lot more stronger, that's for certain. As you can see by its giant-ass paws instead of the small ones here. Fur 1A. Did I call this fur or did I call it... Oh, I accidentally called this hair. Call it fur 1B. And now, where are we at? Right, this is... So this should be a 2A then. I think we could probably have the regular red here for like the bottom part, but full-on red for the upper part here. Whoops. Stop doing that, bro. There's got to be a better way. Yeah, I don't think we have to separate the paws all that much here. All we gotta do is this. And it's the claw, correct? Yeah, that's the claw. Unless I want to use a different claw. Could use a different claw. Let's see what this looks like first. Now that this is in a more, readily accessible area. Yeah, kind of. Sure, why not? Still kind of getting in the way, but what can you do? Alright. Arm 2A now, even though I've been calling it limb this whole time. I'm going to call this arm instead. Shake things up a bit. For 2B, continued. And now, the claw. Me and my brain thinks that this is going to take ages, but this is not really that complex. After having just drawn Sheik or colored in Shikama, I'll take this over all of those freaking layers and colors any day. Plus, this is a little bit more simplistic, so obviously it's not going to take that much effort to get done with. Alright, for 2C. To see or not to see, that is not the question. Used to be asking in his time of need. Claws. Oh, my black. Oh, my back. Barney. My back. I don't know. Okay, alright. We're close to being finished. One leg left, some more fur. The scar, the tail. After that, we will be done. Whew, man. It's insane, though, just how much effort goes into all of this. We could have cheaped out and done like a simplistic scene, but no, man, I wanted to go all out. Oh, the cat's awoken now, thanks to me stretching. Damn. Alright, that's fine. Tail. Boom. And now the scar on its torso. I don't know why I'm calling it torso 1A. There's only one torso here. Scars. And now for the back fur, which is going to be fur 2E, I think. Kind of want to make this a little bit more. There we go. Alright, good. Alright, great, fantastic. Now all I gotta do is put in Tina's old weapon. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally created a new folder in the secondary universe. Even though I should move all of the characters and creations in there. Vagrant Hound. I forgot why they were called Vagrant Hounds. I'm hoping it's an A and not an E. Good, it's an A. Vagrant Hound. Safe to watch. Oh, I called it Vagrant. It's Vagrant, you idiot. No. Stop trying to put in symbols that don't need to be put in. Okay, there we go. Are you? No, it's still going to say Untitled or whatever. Alright, good. Okay, so Tina, oh wait, this is fantasy. This is in the complete wrong area. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to copy this, actually. Cancel. I need to go to sci-fi, not fantasy. This entire series is a sci-fi series. Here we go. Yeah, even Cinder Shell is here. So yes, Vagrant Hound. Okay, Tina, give to me your old hammer. I need to stick it inside of this creature. Now, what color was this? Got it. Hammer, hammer, hammer 10. Okay, I can just stick it here. It doesn't matter where I put it. Just put it here, don't matter. And I guess we should have some form of blood coming out of this thing. I'd say some tealish blood, maybe. I think that would be a good kind of blood color for these particular types of creatures. Although if we're doing the blood now, we need to actually have this here. Blood. Although now that we have the blood in place, we should go over to creatures, to Vagrant Hounds. Yeah, and I'm going to put in the blood. Maybe 20, 25. Keep it at 10 though. Blood's somewhat dried up. The flesh is a little bit red, but the blood is bluer. Yeah, I think that's good. Put some on the face to show off that, yeah, this is a scar. Am I going to remember? I hope I freaking remember to say that he sliced his this creature's body up, opening up these, causing these wounds, and it's been enough time has passed to allow for the blood to stop bleeding, as well as dry up on their body. There's hammers and indents and all that stuff, but I think that's fine for now. Oh god. Okay, so I do have something in mind for how I'm going to do this part here. This is actually something I do want to try to test out. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to subtract this from selection, but do it by like 10 or something. Now, realistically speaking, the outside area should be, in theory, go back up to here, and go to Shikama, and over to where his scythe is, question mark? It's got to be above his hand, so I guess I'll just call this swoosh. Watch me swoosh right in. Okay, good. I can do this. Maybe I need a little bit more, actually. No. There, we're saving. Maybe I need a little bit more than just what we have here. So put that back to 0. Make this 50. That's subtracting from selection, right? That's not subtracting from selection. Is it? I guess it doesn't matter. We can do 50 here. What does this look like? Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the way that looks. I guess what I could do, actually, is a little bit of this. Yeah, do a little bit of this in this direction. I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but I might as well just get it out of the way and over with, because why not? Shrink this a bit. Bring this up. Do this. Bring this up here. And we'll do this. This is going to be in its own slot, I guess you could call it. Own layer. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know why I'm calling it slot. Okay. Can I do... Oh, no. 50? Nope. I gotta try, let's say 20. There we go. Alright, mini swoosh. Mini swoosh. Right in. How's that look? Oh god. I did terrible. How about 10 then? How's that gonna look? Maybe be overlay? No. Like, I don't know, 50? 50 for here, but maybe like have the swoosh here, like the actual swoosh. I'm gonna put this on a different one so I have less shite in my way. And I'm probably gonna call this path swoosh again, because why not? Swoosh. And this one we can just add to the mini swoosh. No, not the mini swoosh. Mini swoosh. Swoosh. And maybe like 80 or something. Or another 50? I don't know. The idea is there, I just don't know if the execution is correct. No, you're supposed to... Wait, I think I can combine them, actually. Yeah, I can combine them. Rotate 180. Rotate a little bit more. Or maybe not a little bit more. Right here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sure, why not? We can use that. We can have a little bit, like, more mini swooshes there. Mini swooshes. I need to call this an actual mini swoosh now. Wait, what? Oh, right. Mini swoosh 1A. Mini swoosh 1B. Okay, alright. I think that's it for the coloring process. About as good as I can get with the amount of characters I can fit in all at once. But yes, there we go. Tina with her new hammer. John with his another gun, a new gun. Shikama utilizing the same scythe, which I think is about the same size as his body. It is actually quite big compared to her size. And you doing the Naruto, but not Naruto, grabbing your sword, kind of like this. I know it kind of looks a bit, strange with the way that looks, but how are you supposed to draw this? This particular instance. Well, there we go, folks. I'm going to do the shading and texturing part on my own, after I've taken a break, of course, and get some snacks or something, I don't know. But there you have it. At least this part of the Nova Guardians cover is done. So, whoops, that's the wrong one. So, folks, if you like this video, please go ahead and leave a like. I forgot to say this in the beginning, I think. I don't remember. And check out the playlist to see the rest of the Art Time videos, previous episodes before that. as well as Minecraft if you're interested. Also, subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff. Support me out, that would be great, providing you these videos that you can just listen to in the background while you do your own art drawings or play Minecraft, who knows. But anyways, that's all for this part, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later. And there's the cattail.